Dear students, happy day. Welcome to class 3 EVS. Our new lesson is light, sound and force. Last two videos we saw about light and sound. In this video we are going to learn about the force. We do various kinds of activities in our day-to-day life, such as pulling, pushing, lifting, dragging and throwing objects. We change the directions or slow down the phase or bring moving object to a standstill. To all these activities, we apply what is called force. Force can be used to move a stationary object from the place to another, alter the phase of the movement, make it to move faster or slower, change the direction of the movement, stop an object that's already moving, change the size and shape of an object. So in different ways, the day-to-day life, the force is useful. The force are different types: muscular force, mechanical force, electric force, elastic force, magnetic force, gravitational force and frictional force. Actually, if you push a small box in a floor, it will move and then come to a stop. A force brings is to stop. This force is called friction and it opposes the motions. This means friction tries to stop the moving objects and it also tries to not to let the body start moving. Friction acts between two surfaces, like the floor and the lower surface of the box. It is greater when the surfaces are rougher, so it's more difficult to make a box move over a rough ground than over a smooth floor. If it's a smooth floor, the friction is very less, so it will be slippery. Wet floor is also slippery because there is very little friction is there. Is the friction is a good or bad? Friction can be bad for machines that have moving parts. It does not let them work smoothly. That's why people oil their sewing machines and bicycles. Oil make the surface smooth, reduce the frictions. People also smear powder over carom boards to reduce the friction. This makes the striker and counters move smoothly. Friction helps us in many ways. For example, the friction between the paper and pencil helps us to write. Write on a smooth surface like a glass is difficult because low friction. Friction helps us to hold things. A pencil does not fall from our hand because friction opposes its motions. An ice cube is slippery with water, which reduces the friction, so it slips out easily. Similar, we slip on slippery floors because of low frictions. So now you should decide whether friction is a good or bad. Some places it's needed, some places it's not needed. Where it's not needed, we can add the oil or a powder to make it reduce. So rough space, more friction is there. Smooth face, very less friction is there. In the smooth face, the object will move easily like ice skating. In a rough space, it's very difficult to move an object. Thank you, dears. I hope you enjoyed the lesson light, force and saw. Thank you, dears. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.